Right, to bring it to studio now, we're joined by SABC News senior politics reporter, that's Ntebo Mokobo, for our weekly wrap of the top political stories. Before we get straight to that Mahlanga sort of wrap, Ntebo, let's get straight to what has been happening on the political front, with the ANC having its extended NEC on Tuesday, and then subsequently that special NEC that happened yesterday. And this is now arising from the ongoing candidate lists ahead of the local government elections. Let's talk about that.
Good evening, Mkolisi, and good evening to the viewers. Yes, indeed, the ANC has drawn a bit of interest because you would recall that, it's one political party that has been watched in these elections, and there are a number of reasons, of course. But on Tuesday, it called the special extended National Executive Committee meeting. That special extended National Executive Committee meeting, in fact, was just called to sort of consider the names of all candidates or would-be councillors. Around over 10,000 of them, that is 4,488, that would be ward councillors, and around 6,000 PR councillors. They were considering those names, and after considering them, it was an extended in the sense that you've got around 15 members from the officials from COSATU, you've got another 15 from SANCO. Those are alliance partners. Normally the extended would include the alliance partners. So those 15 from COSATU and 15 from SANCO, as well as the 5 leagues, that is the Veterans, the ANC Youth League and the Women's League. And of course the meeting was presided over by the chairperson of the ANC Electoral Committee, that is former Deputy President, or the former Secretary General, Kgalema Motlanthe. And that meeting then had to fit into the special executive committee meeting. At the extended, they discussed, they adopted, because the SAC, the alliance partners have been saying, really helping the ANC in the elections is like giving them a blank check, because you only support the ANC when they do campaigns, but when it comes to the issue of deployment, or the matter of deployment, it always remains the sole preserve of the ANC. And what they did, they invited everyone. After that meeting on Thursday, that meant yesterday, then the ANC then held a special NEC meeting. That special NEC meeting then adopted everything that was discussed at the extended meeting. The adoption then led to, it was a ratification and the adoption, and that adoption then led to the ANC now putting its list together of over 10,000.
Yeah,
would-be councillors, and then send it to the IEC.
Yeah, and which is exactly now what leads me to my next question, because in the broader sense, most political parties were jostling for that 5 p.m. deadline today to submit their councillor candidates. How did that go?
Well, it went well, and I don't think the IEC would want to be drawn into the who's who in terms of who made it or who didn't make it to the 5 p.m. deadline. What they will do, they would rather prefer to have like a consolidated press and media briefing on either on Monday, pretty much on Monday, to give us the rundown in terms of who made it and who didn't make it. But all political parties have submitted those that are watched. For instance, the ANC had done that, and the SACP, you would recall the SACP is a new kid on the block when it comes to election contestation, especially the wall-to-wall. They've submitted this, sometime yesterday, in fact. They submitted sometime yesterday, and after submitting, today they were having their own central committee meeting. That central committee meeting was just to discuss the fact that, to give a feedback in terms of what happened. They are contesting in all 9 provinces, although 3 provinces, they would be like 95% contesting, and 6 provinces, they will go wall to wall. So the SACP, as the new kid on the block, have also done that.
We're certainly going to be watching out for that one, but also as a cause for concern right now, Ntebo, we've seen the intensifying killings of the councillors over the past couple of days or so. Talk to us about that, and what do we read into it? Because I'm sure this is causing panic in all fronts.
Indeed, it's a worrying factor, not just for the government. It's also a worrying factor for the IEC as the custodian of the electoral process in the country. Currently, there are around 26 people that have been killed. And for the freeness and the fairness of election, it's always dependent on the political environment that is not contaminated by the political violence, by the killings, by intimidation. So this really pollutes the political climate and even the environment for free and fair elections. Mainly, some of these killings happened in KwaZulu-Natal, the Western Cape and the Eastern Cape, and by extension, Gauteng. But mainly these three provinces are the ones that are notorious. And government has condemned, even the IEC is a bit worried. But the onus is on the political parties. The political parties are the ones who ought to be talking to their constituencies or their followers or their members, because those people who are being killed, some of them are councillors, and possibilities are they were going to be councillors even beyond the November 4 polls. So political parties will have to talk to them, and government can say whatever it can say, but the onus is on the political parties to really rein in their members and their leaders.
Yeah, certainly another conversation to be looking out for in the next couple of months as we build up to those all-important elections. But in the meantime, great chatting as always. That's our Ntebo Mokobo joining us there on the latest political developments in the country there.